What's up, everybody? We're back here on the Hunter Call the Wild, and today we are going to begin our grind for the brand new fur types for the Gray Wolf. Because they have added two brand new fur types, the Melanistic Charcoal and the Acromelanistic. And I really badly want to get both of them, so let's just start smoking every male that we can find in these groups. Now, I did say this was the start of the wolf grind, but I have already killed 15 actually while setting up at a couple of other zones off of video, but this is going to be the first video where we're actually grinding for the wolves and trying to make progress towards some crazy rares. This is also the first time that I have seen the snow stick to the animals on Medved. I have not really hunted Medved since they redid the wolves, so this is my first experience on another map with these new snow effects. Looks really good, man. This right here was one of the first zones that I found over here on Medved Taiga, and from what I'm looking at, it does seem like it's going to be a pretty solid one to hunt. We got a good amount of males here, a total of 3 of them. Let's start blasting as many as we can, and the third one got away. Luckily, we got the 2 6s down. Now, a lot of you are probably curious as to why I chose Medved Taiga as my map to grind wolves. The main reason is I didn't really have a grind that I was doing on Medved anymore, so I figured it would be a great option to do a wolf grind on. Yukon, I'm kind of set up for moose, although I haven't done that grind in a long time. I also just don't feel like a lot of the lakes and stuff are as enjoyable to hunt over on Yukon. And when it comes to a ski ridge, I've already got a mule deer grind set up on there, and if I'm going to set up any other grind on that map, it would probably be something like whitetail. So I decided to go with Medved, and so far so good. It's showing some good promise. It is also very unlikely that I will do any type of herd management on this grind because of the fact that really all I want to do is just get some of the new rares. I don't really care how big they are, and the more I can shoot in a shorter amount of time, the better when it comes to just getting those rares to spawn. So we're not going to worry too much about like shooting certain levels or anything. We're just going to pop everything that we see. Primarily the males, because obviously if I do get a rare, I'd prefer that it's a male and not a female. We are already seeing some really decent sized wolves. Where'd he go? There is a mythical somewhere in the grass over here. I think he's right there. I can't quite tell, but there is a mythical and I'd love to get him. Yeah, it's got to be him right there. We're going to shoot him first because I'm almost positive that's the mythical. I couldn't see that being the female. The 6 is looking like we didn't hit him very good. Well, another shot into the level 6, I guess. Let's see. This should be the biggest one that we have killed today. Yeah, that is almost a diamond at level 8. What? Okay, that's kind of crazy. This guy is huge, man. He is absolutely huge. Well, hopefully that means his respawn will be even bigger. Gosh, that is such a gigantic group of wolves. What a crazy pack, man. That is a crazy pack. It's got a mythical too, and a couple of 6s. Very, very solid. If this mythical turns, I really want to kill it with the proper caliber, just in case it's a diamond. I mean, it's very unlikely, but considering the last one was so close, man, I feel like anything is possible. And that's a vital hit on that mythical right there. Are there any other males we can pop? Sure there is, but will he stop? Yes, he will. Smoked, but not vitally. This should be the mythical right here. No, that's the level 6. Okay. So that means this one has to be the mythical. Honestly, the wolves just look so much better ever since they redid them with the release of a ski ridge. They look much more wolf-like, which is really nice. Happy that they decided to do this because previously, they were not amazing. They're definitely better than they used to be now. One of the most difficult parts of grinding on Medved for the wolves is going to be the fact that there is just so many places that they can drink. They can be literally anywhere on the map, and obviously that's a problem if you're trying to find all your zones to get a good idea of which zones are going to be best for your grind. So we may be searching for quite some time before we find exactly what we want. But hopefully once we get everything discovered, we'll be able to find some pretty awesome zones. And that guy's definitely going to get away. Another mythical already. It seems like pretty much every zone I go to has a mythical. That's a really good sign for us. Let's hope that one of them comes back as a legendary. That would just be incredible if we could get a legendary this early on. It'd also be incredible if I could actually hit my shots, but it's not happening right now. We got a lot of wolves over here. A good amount of them are ones that we actually do want to be shooting. We'll take both 7s. I don't think I got that second one, but it is what it is, man. These things, for some reason, just don't want to let me get a follow-up shot on them. I just can't get it for the life of me. They are so fast when they decide to run away, and it makes it really tough to get any types of follow-ups whatsoever. There we go. We actually got a hit into it that time, and it's actually going down. This time around, the zone only has a 7 in it, so we'll take that guy down. I really think I need to get some more zones into the rotation. We really don't have many of them right now, but man, it takes so long to find the wolf zones, so I could be looking for hours before I find enough to really get this grind going. We have found another group of wolves, and to be honest, I'd completely forgot that I even had existing zones for the wolves. Apparently, there is 2 of them at this lake that I had found who knows how long ago, probably over a year at this point. We got gray wolves there, and then we got gray wolf right there. So there is 2 zones at the big lake that do have them. I just need to figure out if that other one over there is a solo or if it's a big group, a big old pack of wolves just like this one right here. I mean, this is what we want to see, man. That is a lot of awesome wolves. I think it's time we kill a couple of them. Let's get lined up on the 7. Where was the 7? There it is. There's our 7, and then this guy's a 6, so we will pop both of those. Beautiful. Ooh, that is like an entire pack of wolves at this other zone. That is quite nice. I think that might be a solo off to the side. Not 100% sure, but we for sure got some to shoot here. A few males as well. That's looking pretty solid if I do say so myself. Let's get shots into that 6 as well as... Where's the other 6? There he is, just kind of hiding from us. That should be good enough. Yeah, they're both going down. I think we got vitals on both of those shots. That guy, I wish I could shoot him, but I don't trust my running shots right now. Out here, we've got ourselves another mythical wolf. We are getting a lot of mythicals today, like a crazy absurd amount. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make this shot, but we are sure going to try. Oh, she moved at the perfect time, and we missed the 7. Well, at least we got the 8. So we now have 10 different zones that I'm set up on, and honestly, that should be enough to keep consistency and spread the hunting pressure around, as well as getting quite a few kills per run. I think we're in a pretty good spot now. It's going to come down to just how many kills we can actually get and which zones are going to cooperate with us. Also, guys, for this particular grind, I will not be including like any type of heat map or anything because it's pretty self-explanatory with gray wolves on Medved. Anywhere that there's water, you could have a gray wolf zone. So you're going to have to search a lot of the map to find the amount of zones that you want for your grind. Like I said, I'm not herd managing this one, at least not yet. I'm just shooting as many as I can. So I just picked the first 10 zones that I found that were a full pack instead of a solo. And just am going to run with it from now on and see what we can make out of it. I only see 1 male as of now. However, I do know that this zone right here did have a mythical that I never got to shoot. So I expect to eventually see it, but it's just not showing up for some reason. We again have a pretty good group of wolves over here. This has consistently been a really good zone for us. Let's try to get some shots into the 2 level 6s. There's a level 4 male as well. I'm not as interested in that one. We already killed 2, but if I can get a shot at it, definitely going to take it. But it seems like it's not really going to give us too many opportunities here, except there. I hit it. It's not going to die quick, though. I got a feeling it's going to be really difficult to actually spot a rare whenever they do spawn because there's snow on the backs of them almost every time. The time that wolves drink on Medved seems to always have snow, and that is going to make it really tough to see when there's a rare. So it looks like we only have females in this zone this time around, which means I think I'm actually going to shoot one of the females. Now, obviously, I'd prefer to get a male to be our first rare of the new rares, but if we get a female one, I won't be mad. So I am going to shoot a female if there's no males available at the zone. Gosh, we just got a lot of male wolves in this group. We got 2 females plus 3 males. I mean, that's about as good as it gets, man. That is what we want to see in our zones. Let's see, can we get all 3? Yes, we can. That is what you want to see, man. Shoot them all. Now, I'm thinking that my goal for the day is probably going to be to get at least 1 more hour of wolf hunting in and just hope that we can at least get a diamond or maybe one of the old rares. Hopefully, one of the new rares in that amount of time. But considering we're only 47 kills into the grind and we are not herd managing, there's no guarantee that we'll get any of that in the next hour or 2. Well, when we finally got the second pack of wolves in this zone to appear, we've got not only 1, but 2 mythicals. That is exactly what we want to see. Double mythicals, plus a level 6 as well, which will also be getting shot. So good to finally get this guy to show up, and the fact that he had a buddy with him is even better. That was a big one right there. That was a really, really big wolf, and his buddy's not too bad either, man. Very, very solid wolves, and this little guy.
The next day.
And it's time for the next day of wolf hunting. I ended up killing quite a few yesterday. We're at 79 kills, and we're going to continue hunting today and hopefully get something decent, or at least get a better rhythm going with our packs of wolves. We're hoping that they will behave today, because I have definitely noticed some inconsistencies with them when it comes to showing up in zones like this right here. Oh, never mind. There actually is a wolf here. You know, maybe this zone they've just been kind of hiding, because I have thought that this zone didn't have the wolves so many different times. But I mean, a wolf is clearly there, so maybe I was just not looking good enough. Let's go ahead and take it down. That's a nice level 7. Get a shot into him, and down he goes. Anybody else? I mean, there's got to be more, right? Yeah, there we go. Level 6. And we missed. We got a couple of decent males down range. Let's kill that level 7 first, and then we will pop the 6 right after. I decided to put another shot into him just to make sure he was going to die, because I did not know for sure if I got him on that first hit. This zone has been really inconsistent for me in the fact that half the time they're not even here, and even after time resets, they just don't show up. So it's been a little bit since I actually got a chance to shoot some of these wolves. There's another 7 that I'd love to get, but I doubt he's going to slow down for us. But, I mean, about as good of a shot as we're going to get on him, I think. He'll die, eventually. Well, we've got 2 level 6s down range. Definitely nothing super crazy, but a couple males, and for once a zone that's cooperating, because it has been rough today. Probably half of them have just not shown up. So, not really improving from yesterday, unfortunately. We got a 6 and a 5, and then another 6 to the left. We're just going to take the 2 that are side by side, because they are by far the easiest ones to get a shot on. I mean, it's tempting, but I'm not going to do it. We got multiple 7s down range. There's that guy and this guy. Definitely want to try and get both of them, and we shot below the second one. Well, that's sad, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, he just teleported. Even better. So I've decided that since a lot of my zones are not super reliable or consistent, I think it's time that we go try to find some new packs of wolves and just see if they're a little bit more reliable. Because I feel like the more we find, the more we've got to choose from, obviously, so we can hopefully get the grind to a more efficient state. At least that's going to be the goal. Oh my gosh, finally we found another zone. I only see 2 wolves as of now. I assume there's got to be more. Yeah, there's another one right there. There's a 6. There's a 3 and another 6 right there. That's awesome. We got ourselves another zone way all the way over here. Far away from where we started searching. We started over here and have walked this way. Took a long time to find a zone. Let's try for a couple of shots here into these level 6s. We definitely want to get them down. And we'll pop a tent somewhere about probably 220 to 250 away. And we'll start using this as one of our zones. Also, because of the fact we're on Medved, I decided to change the tent color to just all white to match the snow. I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah, definitely not too bad. So I think we're going to start by removing this setup right here. So this claiming tent and the shooting tent, because this zone right here has been the most inconsistent wolf zone that I've got. Like, I don't understand how a zone could get so inconsistent. It's just terrible. Ooh, there we go. There's some wolves. We got ourselves a 5 as well as another 5 and a 7. Okay, we got a decently large group here. Hopefully this one will be as reliable as the one that we just found. That one that we just found, like after I main menued and came back, if they were there immediately. We're hoping that continues, and I'm hoping this zone will be just as good. Let's see, can we get a couple of shots into these guys? We already had a stand here as well from back when we did the moose grind, so that is very nice to have. I will need to move it back a little bit. It's a little bit close, but still nice to have here for these first 2 shots.
24 hours later.
Oh, that's a legendary! Let's go! We finally got a legendary wolf to spawn. Is there anything else? I mean, I see a couple 7s, but we got a legendary finally. Let's go. Our first trophy wolf of the grind. Finally, something shows up after, what, 3 days? I think this is day 3 of us doing this video. And we finally got a diamond. There it is. Let's see. Is this a diamond or is it a troll? Let's hope it's a diamond. It's a diamond. Level 9 legendary gray wolf. Let's go, man. That is super cool. We finally got a trophy from this wolf grind, although I definitely wish we had got one of the brand new rare fur types. Hopefully one of these days we will. But this is a really cool thing to get along the journey to getting those new rares. Definitely happy just to get something of note. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the first 3 days of the wolf grind. We managed to get a diamond wolf and sadly none of the new fur types. But after 134 kills, I didn't really expect to have any of the new rares at this point. But I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below, and also hit that like button before you go. I'll see y'all later. Peace!